Hi, I am Brent Schwer, owner, founder, and brewmaster at Engrained Brewery and Restaurant. I want to thank everyone for supporting us during this COVID-19 crisis. This has been a difficult time for everyone, and on behalf of my staff and the local farmers we source from, I wanted to say thank you for supporting our concept. I also want to share some of my frustrations with the ongoing shutdown status here in Central Illinois. First, I think it important to say how I empathize with our elected officials, especially the governor, during this challenging period, and I appreciate the countless hours and energy they have devoted to our great state and the people of Illinois. I applaud the governor for releasing the Restore Illinois plan, and I have the same goals in mind, to operate in a safe way that protects our guests and staff. I believe restaurants can open their dining rooms and operate just as safe, if not safer, than many of the other businesses allowed to open in Phase 3. With that in mind, I've created Engrained's reopening plan, which I will detail for you. First, our tables will be spaced 6 feet or more apart. In most instances, we'll have more than 6 feet between individuals in different groups. We'll do reservations only. Guests will not be allowed into the building without a reservation. They can call from their car to request a reservation, but no one's allowed to wait in our lobby or outside the restaurant, only allowed to wait in their car. And we have sufficient parking for this, so we're fortunate. We'll allow no more than 10 people in one group during Phase 4, and as we move into future phases, we'll follow the health experts' recommendations and the governor's Restore Illinois plan. We'll keep reservation lists on file so that we can assist with contact tracing efforts if necessary. We'll limit our capacity to 30% or less of our fire code. We'll encourage no more than 2 people in our restrooms at a time. Our restrooms have 4 stalls with dividers between them. So they're large. We have touchless toilets, faucets, and hand dryers, so everything's contactless. We have restrooms that can be entered and exited without touching the door handle. We will ask guests to wear masks when not at their table. This would be using the restroom or entering and leaving the restaurant. We will ask guests with any symptoms of illness to stay home and utilize our delivery or curbside pickup services. We'll recommend that guests who are immunocompromised or believe themselves at risk to stay home and utilize our delivery or curbside pickup services. We'll do a complete sanitary wipe down of the guest area after each group departs. We'll not allow condiments at tables. Guests must request them so we can wipe them down after each use. We'll do frequent wipe downs of common areas like door handles, for example. And we'll ensure that our employees follow strict hygienic practices. Number 1, they'll wear face masks. Number 2, just like we already do today and is federal health code, we won't allow employees to come to work if they're sick or showing any symptoms. This is existing restaurant policy. We'll encourage staff to check their temperature prior to their shift, and we'll have frequent hand washing reminders. We'll also, and this is important, do a lot of training before employees have their first shift. So we have a detailed COVID-19 training plan, which consists of both online components and in-person training to make sure people are prepared, ready, and aware of our procedures and protocols that are in place. Thank you. We look forward to being open soon.